If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. Do I need to hate my family in order to follow Jesus? One would definitely think that love is the core of Jesus' heart, and to command hatred is not just a contradiction to the nature of Jesus, but also to his teachings. So what does he actually mean? Firstly, let's try and get a bit of context to what he was sharing beforehand and why. He shares a story about a great feast that was prepared for everyone to come and enjoy, but then excuses are made. One says that he's just purchased land and needs to go inspect it. Another says that he just bought some oxen, so he too could not come. And yet another said, I just got married, so he could not come either. The purpose of the story was to show that the invitation to salvation was given to all, but many made excuses. And a lot of these excuses relate to our everyday living. Some of us spend all our time on working for a piece of land, and that takes away our time and effort. Some of us spend so much time on keeping up with the materialistic things of the world that we are never satisfied nor content. And some of us just put so much effort into making the best life for our families here on earth that we neglect the life to come. So then this takes us back to the statement that Jesus spoke about hating your family. The word itself simply just means to love less. And that doesn't mean to lessen your love for your family, but rather harden your love for the Lord. Your love for Jesus should be elevated on a level where it pales in comparison to the love for your family. So what does that look like? Well, it certainly doesn't mean to disrespect your parents because you have a bit of knowledge in the Lord. Neither should it ever mean to justify your reasons of dishonoring them by hiding behind your love for the Lord, but that your devotion is to Jesus, and that anything that goes against it is where you will draw your line. And this can be done with honor and respect. Not to say that every situation will be smooth, because you will definitely have cases where your families will be the most troubling to your walk or demanding, because it's the ones that you have spent the most time with. And so a sudden change does not take too well in a family that is set in their own ways. This is why Jesus gives this statement, so that in order for your family who may not have received salvation yet to be saved, we must uphold the integrity of the word in our lives so that the change can happen in theirs. Be of the same mind toward one another. Do not set your mind on high things, but associate with the humble. Do not be wise in your own opinion. Repay no one evil for evil. Have regard for good things in the sight of all men. If it is possible, as much as depends on you, live peaceably with all men. You actually show real love for your family when you are the example of Christ in your home. So why does this not happen? Because it's too hard? Or it's too confronting? It takes a lot of effort? Takes a lot of sacrifice, and ultimately this is what leads to our excuses. Jesus didn't make this statement in order for you to reject your family, but rather bring them closer to Christ by being the example of Christ. Be blessed.